Eagles versus Bears. So it's at Philadelphia. Eagles are 7-point favorites, which is surprising. Now, I have not been watching the Bears. You, with them being in your division, have probably watched them a lot. Literally all I see is the record. That's all I see. I have not seen them. People say that they still have a negative point differential despite being 8-3.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, really? How good are they? Should I be worried?
Yeah, you should be worried.
Okay.
I think what's been crazy about this team is like they feel like the Chiefs of last year where they're just finding ways to pull games out of their ass. Like it's these one-score football games. They keep winning over and over and over. So I mean, they haven't, to be truthful, a lot of the games they haven't played a team that's as physically talented as the Eagles, but I got to hand it to a lot of the coaching. I think
you just said something. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You said something right there. And I don't know, you said it earlier. I don't know if it was on air or off air, but you said something about really it's the coaching of the Bears that scares me because what's the Eagles' issue right now? They can't adjust. That terrifies me because we can beat, like we had, like you could say if we had like 3 or 4 fewer penalties because every single one of them was after we had a big play and it brought it back. If we had 3 or 4 less penalties, we might have beat the Cowboys with all that talent. Yeah. We beat the Lions the week before. Packers have a lot of talent. We beat the Rams week 3 of the season. Now they weren't playing as good on offense, but we weren't playing as good as defense either at the time either. The talent doesn't bother me. We can beat people with good talent because we have good talent. It's the coaching. Yeah. That's what terrifies me.
The other thing that is just so different about Ben Johnson is that he schemes up like usually every game. There's 3 or 4 of these razzle dazzle trick shot plays that come out of nowhere
and on a short week
that usually will like score him points and usually can be something that can kind of jumpstart a team. Like, I don't know if you remember last season when he was the OC on the Lions, he had that one play where Jared Goff dropped back and pretended to trip and fall down. And instead he got up and then threw a touchdown to Jamison Williams. It was like an 80-yard touchdown, but he does just crazy stuff like this. And so what happened was when they saw Jared Goff, they thought he tripped. All the defense sucked in to go get this quote unquote fumble. And then of course he just stands up and throws to a wide open JMO. So it's just, he does stuff like that. He does hook and ladders, you know, like different times during games. He just does weird stuff that kind of like can throw a curveball. And that kind of scares me because I know we got to play him twice here in our upcoming schedule, but it's just stuff like that, you know, makes him one of the better coaches in football. And so I think it's going to be a really, really tough game for the Eagles. I think it's going to be
for
close.
the Eagles to be 7-point favorites after what they just showed. I mean, like, granted, first half impressive, second half nothing. I mean, they scored one more touchdown. They ended up winning the game. Because I can see. The NFL is it's like a storybook. It's like with narratives, you can just see everything like playing out. It's almost like runs a script. You know, that's why people say it's scripted, even though it's not. It's stupid, but that's why people say it's almost like a script. And it's like, I can totally see a collapse coming. It's just, oh man. It's at home. That's the only reason why I'm picking Philly. That's the only reason. It's not on a fast track or anything like that or something crazy. It's at home. If the Eagles have any pride whatsoever, they're pissed off and they come out acting like it. But man, the coaching scares me. I feel like, other than defense, I like Vic Fangio. He's been at it. I think he started in 1986, like as a defensive coordinator in the league and all that stuff. Like, dude's been around forever. So we're never at a disadvantage from that standpoint. But offensively, and I feel like any defensive coordinator, any defensive staff can outcoach the Eagles offense right now. I don't believe in them. So I'm going to say Eagles win, Bears cover.
Ooh, that's what I got too. Yeah, I got Eagles win, but Bears covering as well. I think this is if I was picking against the spread, I definitely would pick the Bears. I just think 7 is a lot.
See what the casinos or the betting agencies are offering you and everything else. Like the Bears might be a sneaky, like, you know what, if you got if you got like $20 to spare, just like you never know. I mean, Eagles are just like an unsafe bet right now. They really are. Hey YouTube, what's up? My name is Justin. Us here at Tailgate Talkers would like to thank you for watching our content. If you enjoy this video or others, think about hitting that subscribe button. It only takes a second and it helps us out so much. And while you're at it, ding that notification bell so you never miss an episode. You know, me and Dane, we work full-time jobs, crazy schedules, so our uploads can get kind of random from time to time. This ensures you never miss an episode. So with that said, we'll get back to the video, and thanks guys, and go Birds.